So Thomas and I are sat on a bench in the lovely grounds at Horton House.
Or something, yeah.
Yeah. Or something, yeah. And,
Whorehouse.
Yeah, Whorehouse. In Milton Keynes at AV9, and Ian's put on a fantastic event. And you know, the speakers have been absolute top quality. I mean, they've been absolutely fantastic. Hello, right?
We're making a porn video.
Yeah, we're making a video.
It's lovely though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It smells beautiful.
That's
doesn't it?
And
We're
the board's
just saying that, yeah.
The board's singing.
Yeah.
Great, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, Ian. So Ian's put on a fantastic show here. The speakers have been on. We're now on Saturday evening. Been absolutely fantastic. You know, there's a common theme running through everything really, and you can see that people are becoming a lot more aware. But the problem is, and what me and Thomas have both noticed and observed, is people tend to be traumatizing themselves with information, feeling as if people in positions of power and authority are actually causing people harm. You know, they're actually in power and in control of everything that's going on, and we feel it's impossible. We think it's more so the universe. What do you think, Thomas?
Yeah, well, we talk about this loads of times. It's a lot of the power that these types have is given to them. It's granted. Just because the devil knocks on your door doesn't mean you have to open it. And a lot of people, they create a sense of subservience. Oh, you know, this bunch, the royal family or the government or the Rothschilds or the New World Order has all this power, and they're doing this, that and the other to us, and it's all hopeless. Well, it's what's the point in living then? You know, like here we are, it's a beautiful evening, the birds are singing, the chestnut trees are flowering, and you know, while it's okay to be aware on levels, that's not the same thing as attaching your emotions to it. And that's where I have the problem with it. I don't like this idea of it being you becoming a prisoner to information. It's not healthy. It's like, you know, even in World War II, when bombs are raining down on English and cities in Britain, people were still having house parties, and they were making booze, and they were still living their lives, and going out to dances and stuff like that. And that's the way you have to be. I
mean, there's an element of just carrying on that sort of spirit that you just carry on with your own life, and I think that's the biggest rebellion of all. And the thing is, I liken it to when you're growing up, you know, a lot of people go through a teenage rebellion where they feel they have to break free from their parents, and you know, it's time, and they've been holding me back, and they're doing this to me and they're doing that to me, they're suppressing me, and they're traumatizing me, and they go out and as a result they tend to drink lots of alcohol or take lots of drugs maybe, and go on that teenage rebellion. Obviously there's an element of, in the end, it harms themselves, and they're actually traumatizing themselves with their ideologies, where really the best thing that children find out in the end, the best thing and healthiest thing they can do is just to unattach. They're aware that maybe that there's things going on or things that can control them, but until they actually grow up in their mind and think, actually, who's enslaving who? Because perhaps I'm not independent, perhaps I need to be independent, and actually start thinking and being responsible for myself. And I think I see that pattern in adults. It's like they take it through
the archetype.
So the parents are there one minute, and the next minute it's big government. And they're the ones who's become the parents, and they're the ones who's doing the suppressing. And
except when you're a child, you're more likely, believe it or not, your rebellion makes more sense, because it's part of building yourself as an adult. You're discovering your limitations. But when people do that with the government, all they're doing is they're enforcing Big Daddy in government. They're not building. See, it's you should discover these things. You should rage against them. But you should build on that rage to build. So you say, like, I'm sick of living in this big city, you know, working all the time. I'm a slave to the corporation, a slave to the government. Well, then you start using that instead of just screaming and shouting. You say, well, maybe, you know, we can save some money, get a place in the country, and I can do it a different way. You know, or maybe I get a job that doesn't pay as much, but works less hours and will have more free time to enjoy life and do things like that. And I think that's the learning process. But you're right, Big Daddy, Big Government, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
And God as well, like raging against God.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, God, why have you forsaken me? Or God, why? Well, you know, what are all these things telling you? Grow up. Grow up.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. I can remember actually screaming at the sky, you know. If there's anybody out there at all, I don't believe in anything, but if there is anything out, you know, put my V's up. I went through all that sort of stage, and I think that's part of it. But I think, you know, coming back to the awareness there's a really good point that you're making, is when you're, and we've often talked about it ourselves, when you're actually making yourselves aware, it's very good to be aware. I'm not saying that we should be apathetic or just go on with an independent life that's completely ignorant to what the wrongs that are going on in the world. But what we need to do is maybe make ourselves aware, and like you said, detach the emotions. Because if there's nothing you can do about certain things, all you're actually doing is traumatizing yourself.
Oh yeah, damaging yourself.
And making it part of your life.
And it becomes an addiction, like alcohol, you know, like drugs, medication. Because then you're medicating yourself.
You're feeding from it, yeah. You're feeding from it. And that's why, you know...
And there's highs and lows. You have, like, you watch a video online about vaccines and it really builds you up and you're like, and then you come down, you crash from that. So what do? You seek your next fix.
Yeah.
A video about children being cooked and eaten and boiled.
Yeah.
And it becomes a self-defeating cycle.
Yeah, and all the time what you're actually planting into your body, which we've obviously been shown, you know, in part scientifically and obviously in our everyday observation of people who have illnesses around us, they all tend to be bitter or very empathetic, and it tend to absorb it within themselves. But some people are so bitter that they actually traumatize themselves on a daily basis. They never give their body a chance to heal.
They grow old really fast.
Yeah, you see that.
They're in a toxic relationship with themselves. That's really what it is. They're
like a self-feeding loop.
Yeah, and they're like a battered spouse who's beating themselves up.
Yeah.
And that's not a good place to be.
Yeah, I feel the same. Yeah, so, you know, we just thought we'd share some insights with you. I mean, you know, Thomas and I don't get many chance to chat in person, but, you know, it's events like this that really bring out the best in people. And I must say that the people who've been at this event this weekend,
beautiful.
They've been fantastic.
There's so much love.
I haven't actually, I heard one mobile phone, I haven't seen any.
No,
I haven't seen anybody with a mobile phone.
Fantastic conversations. There's people jamming over there with guitars and fiddles, playing trad music. It's brilliant. Yeah,
and you don't see everybody who's sat at the table. You can hardly hear yourself speaking. You're sat next to each other. There's so much chatter going on in the meal tables that you can't hear yourself speak.
And when you don't want to talk, you just like John was just here. You go for a walk in the woods.
Yeah.
And that's the lesson.
Yeah.
Enjoy life.
Yeah, because the trees still grow. There's not a shortage of trees that I see.
I mean, you can talk there all about we know all the stuff about 5G and all that stuff and all the pollution and everything, but this still exists.
It's all still here. Yeah, and I think that's the main thing to pull away, is that you know, the birds are still chirping. It's still there. Nature's still there if you want to go look for it. And when you go look for it, you'll be surprised.
Beauty's everywhere.
Yeah. That's a good place to finish, I think, don't you?
Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers.